And to those Shock fans, your beloved Soldier of the Inverted Cross, Rip, the Full-Blown Freak Show. Here for a Rip special, Rip's Random Reviews or whatever. This is a better late than never kind of thing. And Hero Factory has ended. Bionicle's taking it back over. It's back. Love Bionicle. But what always got me was, just like with Bionicle, the first villain, Makuda's figure, wasn't very posable. Sure, you could mod it. They're customs. They're easy to... Sorry about this. I'm just trying to adjust my camera. They're pretty easy to mock up and do different stuff, you know? It's not hard to make a custom Lego. You just pop pieces on. And that's the thing I love about it. So, Von Nebula from Hero Factory, the main villain from the first set, kind of suffered from the arm joints not being posable. He had like the arm joint here, and then his just wrist moved. So the other day I was boxing up some Hero Factory stuff because I'm running out of space for Transformers, and I kept like a lot of Hero Factory out. But like some of the older versions of the heroes, some of the less popular villains. But Von Nebula was one of my favorite villain from it. So I decided I want to do a MOC and just, or at least just upgrade the arms where they can pose, because the legs were great, everything was great. It was a bit hollow in the back, not horrible. Most Legos are. And I started on just fixing the arms, and then it led to I took a couple of like really bad customs. I did a part that were basically just stuck together to not lose the parts because I didn't have a place to store them at the moment. And I got a lot of really good parts off this. And forgive me if I'm going on too long. You guys can skip ahead to the actual review. I ended up making some weapons for him after I had fixed the arms. And I had a lot of parts left over. So here's the first weapon I made him. It's a scythe. Really cool looking. Nothing extreme, but it's pretty cool looking. This is, I think, Surge's gun from the second set of heroes. I always liked this gun. I gave him that so he would have a blaster. I made this sword using the scrawl, the piece that came with the scrawl, and it's actually Kopaka's blade too. It's the first blade, but Kopaka's was white. Then these big sword pieces and the tubing and the gears, and then his original weapon was the black hole staff thing. I just put it on this pedestal so it could spin like you did on the show, where you would like look into it and see the heroes. So enough delaying. I want to show you guys this. And I don't like to brag on my own work, but this is just a really nice upgrade in my opinion. You guys might hate it, but I love it. It's perfect for me. It's my favorite Lego now that I own. Here's the upgrade. Now the gears are all over his body now. I filled in the gap through his body with these pieces, these silver pieces. I've got the tubes running through his body to help with the gappage. I put these spikes on a ball joint so they could shift. I pegged in these into it as well, so you had these massive spikes, and then the spikes in front. The main thing I intended on doing was he's got fully posable arms now, a little bit of wrist movement there too. He's got the gears on his hands now. The legs are posable like they always were. Just a few things I added to his legs were like this. The piece that made the Bionicle's chest, some gears on his body, gears on his feet, the hydraulics. From the back, this is what I really like that I did with it, and this is what just really made me, wow, this came out better than what I thought. The foot piece here and the silver pieces here kind of fill in the hole in the back. The hip guards, this piece is part of the hip guard that I added on the sides here, his hip armor stuff. These are like the black wings that came on Chirox. I don't know what other sets you could get them in. And I put this piece on a ball joint and glass panel to hang down, so it's kind of like he has like a full on trench coat on. I know that not the quality, but it's a solid black figure and it's hard to see. I'm going to set him here on the table. Oh, also the feet, I added the Bionicle foot armor from back in the day, and it helped make his foot bigger and look more like this made him look. I want to show you guys a scale. Like normally I said with Rip's Random Reviews, I usually don't do scale. Let me get the thing set up so it doesn't fall off the arm of the chair. he towers over Thundercracker. He towers over Classics Optimus Prime, for that matter. And I'm sorry about the light glare here. I'm covering the light a bit, but I just can't get it to seem to do like I want. This MOC isn't too hard to do. I would say getting the parts might be a bit difficult, like all the correct parts, because this comes from like me collecting barnacles from as a child to now. So that's why I think this means so much to me. It's a wow. This is built from accumulating various parts over the years, like every like leftover part or every extra piece or every little extra set. This is what this came from. A lot of people complain, and I did it first, that his mask is just like a redo of a barnacle mask. I forget Hydrox, and it's the diver guy. But with the scarab pinchers and stuff, it looks pretty badass. And with the stuff I've done to it, it's just a beautiful figure, guys. And I hope you guys like this. And I might show this off like in a slideshow video at some point, because I do want to get better quality pictures of it. Because he's big, he's bulky, and a lot of big bulky things tend to not be posable, but he is. He's really posable. And I'm just getting him into a pose to show you guys. Sorry if it takes a few seconds. I'm just trying to be really careful not bending any parts like a way they shouldn't go. There we go. He's also got ankle tilts. I mean, he's got all the like posability. And I'll try to like do a second look or something of this guy if you guys are interested. So yeah, this really was a really cool figure in my opinion. And with the upgrades, if you just made the arms more posable, it's a really cool figure. So until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. It was a custom Count Von Nebula from Hero Factory. Rest in peace, Hero Factory. It was a great series. I know a lot of people complained about it, but I loved it, enjoyed it. So here's looking forward to Barnacle and a new version of Makuta. Until next time, I'm signing off. Farewell.